When I first set eyes on him, my attention was tuned to him immediately, probably because he stood out from the other beings by being the only one of his kind around. His overall appearance is that of some type of goofy-looking, pouched, upright beaver, whose probable personality is that of a larcenous, slobbering, alcoholic sex deviant. Formerly negative opinion of this variable saint among space beavers. A large and obviously disgruntled Toxician pilot appeared and stood glaring at me through his beady snake eyes. Suddenly it dawned upon me that he had come looking for the gift that Question had just given me. As I handed it over, I tried to explain to him that Question had brought it to me, saying, "Go on, Question, tell him that you took the thing, tell him." To which Question replied by making a noise that sounded like, "Threep it, threep it, threep it." The Tark took the thing back and walked away in disgust. I turned around, sorely intent upon strangling that thieving, lying animal. Only later would he weasel his way back into my grudging good graces. "Question, where are you from?" "Kansas City." "And what would a space beaver be doing in Kansas City?" "Drinking good whiskey and playing the blues." "Playing the blues? Ain't you never heard of Sonny Blues Boy Beaver? You are a sick animal. Thank you kindly." I've transcended your linear time. Unboxing Riley Martin. The universe is expanding. Robin Queefers. You're on the list of the unworthy. Unboxing Riley Martin. I am the omnipotent infinite. Unboxing Riley Martin. You are a mere human. The Teardorian Council will hear of this. Sirius XM Cheapskates. Unboxing Riley Martin. Before we even start this fiasco, you cracker mother humpers, where is my money? I was supposed to be paid, you cheapskate sons of bitches. Is this how we are gonna start this relationship?
Heyo!
Hey
Riley.
there.
Cheapskate cracking motherfuckers. 2 seconds in, Riley.
That is
God damn.
the most beautiful introduction. I mean, it was hypnotizing. I love it so much.
Yeah, well,
Why was
welcome,
there
everyone.
pickle jars on the screen everywhere?
Those aren't pickle jars, Electra. Hang tight.
Pickle jars.
I mean, they might be. They might have been pickle jars at one point.
At one point, yes. Yeah, there's a story. There's a story there.
Yes, everything has a point and a reason. Welcome to Unboxing Riley Martin, the new series here on the Hackride Studios channel with the three great hosts, me, Casey Day, the lovely DJ Electra Fry, and the even lovelier and bigger-titted Luigi Greenberg.
Hey, I'm very sensitive about my tits.
We also do a show called Unboxing Eric every Saturdays at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern on Hackride Studios channel, breaking down the life of Eric the actor. Eric the actor, the great actor. Yes. So check us out there. But if you are a fan of Stern characters and oddballs, and then Riley was way up there. Now, for me, Riley wasn't at the top of the list. Probably not top 5. But what got me excited about it was my man over here, Luigi, when he started talking about him, and it really started making me think like, oh my, he's actually some of the Some of some of them age well, and some of them don't.
Some do not.
Right. And I'm not going to say who doesn't, but goddamn Riley Martin has aged well. Yeah, like a fine wine. When you listen to this stuff now, I think it's funnier than it was back then. And so we're going to catalog and listen to every call and appearance by Riley that we have. We might miss something. We're not crazy about it, but we do have like a list, an ultimate list, and we go through that, and we try to make it happen. And so we will be going through appearances on the Stern Show, video and audio and all that sort of stuff. So it will be fun. And it will also be us going to where we're serious, I'm sure, again, because it's a new character. They've cleared us and Eric. They don't fuck with us on Eric anymore. Good to go. But any new character we get, we tend to get a little pushback at the beginning. So, hang in there. Let me tell you how this is going to work real quick before we get too far. But we're setting some rules here because I need them. It's not micromanaging. It's controlling me. And so here are the rules for Riley Martin. So the live show is always going to be free on YouTube. So every time we do Unboxing Riley Martin, it'll be free. And it'll be free until noon Pacific the next day. Then it's gone! Out of here! It's going up to memberships. And so we want to give something to a little everyone. And so get yourself a membership for $2.99, and then you can enjoy over 150 shows we have. But that way, if you missed it in the night, because we are on late on the East Coast, you get a chance to watch it in the morning or before lunch and, freebies. But then we do want to give something to our members because we love our members so much. And so I think that satisfies both. Members chat is retarded. Thank you. The more I looked at it, I was like, that's just a dumb option. Also, the 25-second rule will apply to this show as well, which I'm sure all of you are excited about. That's right. It means we have to shut up for the first 25 seconds of every call or interaction. Now, here's where we get to the bad news, folks. Now, we've known in the past here that we would get Eric to read Super Chats, and it would be amazing. Now, Riley is not doing it. He just will not agree to it. But he has offered to insult you if you do Super Chat. So, for example, hi, African King. Thank you so much. $4.99. Read this for us, DJ Electra, if you could. And we have an African King with us.
Thank
Don't
you,
give him
African
any money,
King.
though. Yeah.
And he says, thanks for covering Riley. I hope you include Riley's greatest rant where he compares Howard to the hunchback from 300.
Yes. We will cover all of it. We are going to get to some pretty anti-Semitic stuff, so we got to kind of figure out how to deal with that with the terms of service. Satire.
What happened to the insult? Riley's insult. Riley's insult.
Do we have any?
Super chatter.
Oh no! God, I'm getting there. So Riley has agreed. She was ahead. She's one step ahead of us, Luigi. But Riley has
to get insulted.
Yeah, well, Riley has agreed to, here, Riley. This guy gave us $4.99. He's looking forward to a great show for us. What do you think?
Congratulations on your financial decision to prove you're a moron.
No.
Now kindly go to hell.
Oh, God.
Oh,
yeah,
he's a roaster.
I mean, it fits his character. He's not a guy that reads Super Chat. He's a guy that says, hey, do you know this guy African? Hey, Riley, you must know African King, right? He gave us $4.99. What do you think, buddy?
Congratulations, you just paid me to ignore you.
Oh.
You're the kind of idiot that buys a yacht in the desert.
African King, how did he know you lived in the desert? Huh? Okay, see? Riley's so smart. Is Africa a desert? I don't know. Moving on.
I'm glad he just wasn't, and I'm just glad he wasn't anti-Semitic.
This Riley is not. However, many of them are. And he also doesn't really like the show he's on, which, But, hey, Riley, you don't like the show?
This show is so fucking low rent. I swear I saw a cockroach in the comments section.
Well, I mean, we do have roachies here. If that's what you're talking about, it's a guy. It's not a real cockroach. They're just pictures, Riley. But, yeah, so he will be shitting on you. So if you would like to super chat and get shat on by Riley Martin, that's what we're doing. And thank you so much, African King. It's the first time an African King has sent an American some money, except vice versa. Thank you so much. We're always bailing you out, and you never send us the money. All right. Are you guys excited to do some shit?
I'm very excited. I really want to get into this.
All right. Well, I'm sure you do. Let me just make sure. I went through the rules. Rules are important, but I also want to make sure that we go through really quick. Go to Riley. Not now, but put it in your bookmarks. Go to RileyMartin.com. We don't have an Ehlers Downloads Foundation for Riley Martin. We're not. There's no like ailing UFO abductees that need our help, and so just support Riley. He has a few symbols left. I think there's only I think there's 11 now, but we'll go over that later.
Isn't he dead?
He will live forever. He went on the ship with Tan early, but yes, he's no longer on the mortal coil. But there is a very nice website that sells a lot of good stuff. So make sure you go on that, and then when this goes to members, make sure you get a membership. But that's all. I think we've done enough selling. Let's get in to Riley Martin. What do you guys think?
Let's do it.
Can't wait.
Well, you're gonna have to, because I got to resize the screen here real quick.
Oh.
I mean, impatient motherfuckers.
Snuffleupagus. That's my favorite.
Electra, there's gonna be a lot. This one is very much like Eric in a way, but I would also say the Daisy, the Venice Healers trained you well for this one.
Okay, so
yeah,
a lot of esoteric shit.
Yeah, just sort of nonsense, right? Like Riley, how do you feel about Luigi?
Luigi, you lazy bastard. Get your fucking ass off that damn rug and contribute something besides fucking snoring.
Yeah. He knows you so well.
He knows me. He's been watching me since he passed. Watching over me.
Secretly been watching the show, waiting, resting for his turn to shine, which is going to be right now, people. Are you ready for a little unboxing Riley Martin? Here we go.
Is this Riley? Hello?
Yes,
Is this you?
that's me.
Oh. Well, how do you do?
Callers.
It is OJ. You sound like OJ. What can I do for you, pal? I don't have much time, so if you want to speak, now's the chance.
Well, you called me. I didn't call you.
Oh, I didn't call you.
Somebody did.
Oh.
Who called you?
Who called you?
Jesus.
Well, what can is there anything you'd like to talk about?
All right, everyone. We waited the 25 seconds. Meet Riley Lee Martin, born May 9th, 1946. He stated on his website he was born May 9th, 1946, which I just said, in Mississippi, to a family of sharecroppers of African American and Native American descent. So, Southern man, Riley Martin. And this was his first call, July 24th, 1996. And yes, there is much discrepancy in who called who. Did Riley call them first? Did they reach out to Riley first? What happened? But it doesn't really matter. And let's continue.
Have you received any information on me?
No.
It's a weird morning, isn't it? What's this guy want to talk about?
The guy called me and said he speaks to aliens. So I said, okay, we'll call you back tomorrow morning.
Oh, I see.
So,
What, did you forget already? Did you call us yesterday?
Dude, you called us. You said you speak to aliens?
I never call anybody.
Yes.
I would love. Okay, so, man, I have not listened to this in forever. This is like brand new to me.
Me too. Yeah.
And now that we have seen, his character arc and who he is and what he was about, I want to reenact, like a fictional recreation of what that first phone call must have been like to Gary. Gary, I speak to aliens.
Well, I think the way he said it means he had someone call for him. Like, I never talked to you. I had my people reach out, and then you called me back. And so he's taking the return call as like a call to him,
No, I mean, absolutely. I feel like that's obvious, but still that first call would have been great. No, I fully believe he called. I fully believe he called and was just like,
of course he did.
Can I sell my book? I talk to aliens. I've been abducted many, many times.
Have you heard of Tan?
I want this to be a project, maybe like a little script we write and reenact it.
Yeah. There may have been some collusion going on between members of the staff and Riley, and I'll get in this because who cares? Once Howard asked 2 questions, Howard's in.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Are you an alien yourself?
No, I'm not.
But you have spoken with aliens?
No, I'm not.
I was picked up.
You were abducted. Were you abducted by aliens?
I was visited, picked up.
You know what this reminds me of? The Alan Burke show.
That's what I think. We're becoming Alan Burke, Joe Pine.
Yeah, right.
First time at all. In 1953 at the age of 7.
At the age of 7, you were picked up by aliens?
Right.
Go ahead.
Kept for 3 days.
Yes.
And nobody missed you.
Yes, they did. My darling.
His annoyance with Robin, it happens within the first 30 seconds of this first call ever, and it lasts until the last call. And it will be very consistent over the course of this. Robin Queefers is what he calls her. It's my favorite thing about this Riley thing.
That's amazing. That's his nickname for her, Robin Queefers.
Well, it does become that. Yeah, he's very annoyed by a strong black woman for some reason. But also the art by Luigi Greenberg this time doing the phase swaps. Really all thrown in over here. But yes, these are the great. A lot of sci-fi. You'll see. Obviously, makes a lot of sense.
I tried to do a lot. I did try to do a lot of sci-fi themes, and then I just got stupid.
That happens when you just, yeah, what about this over here? Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's not at all sci-fi, but that's fun. It's fun. We had
You saw the most recent series.
Yes. Mm-hmm. We have over 2,000 of these goddamn pictures of Eric now, and I was thinking, oh, we'll put them all in a song, and we'll like just run through them. Do the math on it. The song's like 18 minutes long. It's like impossible. Wow. So I don't know how we do it. But anyway, here we go. Back to Riley.
You darling?
If you want some information,
most
I would
people
suggest that you not practice your stand-up routine at the moment. Okay.
Interesting.
Every 11 years.
That was a nice put down.
Every 11 years.
Every 11 years they come and get you.
They come and get me.
When do you do to be abducted next?
I'm not abducted. Visited, Howard.
What do you do to be visited?
Ordinarily, it would have been around 1998. However, I'm going to put it off until after the 5th of May.
I see.
The year 2000.
Now, you have control over when you were visited?
Yes, they don't visit me unless...
I'm going to put it off till tax season. I could go up with the aliens, but I got to put my W-4 in. What the fuck? How do you put an abduction off?
This was before the, advent of higher grade internet. How was he sending these messages to tell them to delay his pickup?
Dial up, clearly.
AOL.
Hello, aliens? Yes. Yes.
I give them the go-ahead to do so.
I see. Now, why do you think they chose you, Riley?
Howard.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever done drugs?
Marijuana? Howard?
Yeah. What do you make of this
they've
guy?
Been visiting here for the last...
I think the guy's whole demeanor, it's like he's like Billy D. Williams. I like to. This guy's definitely in his zone.
You didn't watch the show Electra, but Howard had a jealousy of men that were born with deep radio voices. Because he felt like he didn't have that, and then over the years he keeps compressing his vocal down and down and down until and then he kind of has it now. But he felt like that when he came up, radio voices were the thing, not like personalities.
They were the nasally, high pitched, over frequencied voice.
The Riley voice. I mean, Riley Martin sounds like an old radio guy, and so. Howard had to break through that, so he identifies immediately like, oh, that voice. This is one of those assholes that can take my job. My dad told me about. So there's a very sort of a funny dynamic between I always think there's like a little more disrespect between Howard and Riley that like Eric. He loved Eric, little Eric. He kind of protected him. Even though they fucked with him, he was like part of the team. Riley always had some distance, and they fucked with him in a harder way. And I think it was because underneath it all, that voice, the golden voice. But that's just a theory that I'm starting now, and we'll see if that pans out.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you think, Luigi?
Yes.
All right.
What else does he do? Does he have like a job?
Yeah, let's find out how this guy lives. All right, okay. But you know it's going to be hard. Kind of like Barry White, isn't he?
Yes.
Baby.
They started to mixing with the daughters of men around Ur and Chaldees.
Toady.
I don't even know.
Therefore,
Who cares what he's saying? Listen to him. Whoa. Sounds like he's on slow speed.
I know.
Whoa.
coming down.
I would love to.
I forgot, or we forgot to mention that you and I are fans of this, but DJ Electra does not know who Riley Martin
No.
is.
Yeah, that's right. So that's like why it's like unboxing Eric. She is the newbie, not a Howard. I mean, Howard Stern fan, but later years didn't really listen to it much. I'm talking for you, Electra. All right,
I didn't really listen to a lot of Howard Stern because of the timing. I mean, I was on the West Coast, and he's early in the morning, so I saw a couple episodes on TV, but that was about it. Mostly, I just saw the Sibian episodes, and
Those are the good ones.
Those are the good ones.
So, and
With
I've
Blue
never
Iris.
heard of Riley Martin before, except what I've heard from you guys so far and this call.
Well, well, the thing, Electra, is Riley heard of you.
DJ Electra, I ain't saying your tits are big, but Jesus H. Christ. If they were any bigger, they'd qualify for their own goddamn zip code.
Hey-o.
Oh dear.
He knows you. So, yeah, so Luigi, but this is not Eric territory for me. I know so much less about Riley. But you seem to know the most.
Well, I am not by any means like a full-on expert, but I just listened at least once to a lot of this. Eric, I listened multiple times.
Fell asleep to it.
Fell asleep to it, yeah. But a lot of this I just remember because it was so shocking at the moment that it happened, and then also, of course, all the great phone calls they made with his voice. And anyway, no, it's just, I hope I don't disappoint when you ask me a question and I don't remember. But anyway.
No, it's going to be new to both of us. There's so much stuff.
The centuries and what have you. In 1975.
How long do you think this guy would go on without us interrupting?
Forever, I think.
Taxes, 144,000.
They actually managed to stay with him for 3 days.
A lot of these guys who think they're visited by aliens have the same exact story. That's the weird thing. It's almost like a certain thing, like a certain mental condition,
Like a mass hysteria.
Yeah.
That's really interesting of Howard to say, because here we are in 2025, and that's sort of the accusation of the whole UFO community at large. They all have the same sort of bullshit story with zero evidence. If you're going to make outrageous claims, you need outrageous evidence, And so we have yet to be provided with that. Oh, it's coming. But not anything that goes, yep, that's certifiable. We are not alone. And so it was like that. It's always been like that with ufology.
I would also say it's kind of funny how the tables have turned, that now people accuse Howard of being part of mass hysteria. But, not going to get into that, but just ironic.
Yeah, it is. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay, or a deadly virus that you reacted to wrongly. Here we go.
What we call terminal saturation.
Have they contacted him from the X-Files?
Terminal saturation. Tell me that's not a goddamn Daisy the Healer statement. Like
that totally was.
Yes.
Yeah,
terminal saturation. I have no idea what that means.
Neither does Riley. That's the funny thing. You're going to hear a lot of his words and terms that he just made up on the spot. Riley actually, what's funny is I think that very quickly you realize someone like Riley that tries to use big words just for the sake of thinking that it makes him look intelligent. Anyway.
Saturation.
Which is about 15 years old.
He sounds like that black principal. What's that guy, Joe Clark? He's got the big words, but nobody knows what he's talking about. The guy who they made the movie about.
These are alien words.
Yeah, alien words. Terminal velocity.
Most genetic reference of all the races and things of this nature.
You think this guy was good in school, or
No.
I bet you he wasn't.
This is my job.
This guy was never good at anything.
I'm with you. Isn't it amazing? He hasn't even checked.
There.
Absolutely, I'm just taking it all in.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll go on for another 25 minutes.
Howard had this thing on his phone, DJ Electra, where he would put people on what would essentially be like a mute, where they couldn't hear Howard, but they could keep talking, and just so he could like make fun of them and they couldn't hear it, I think you're muted. Are you doing it to me? She's doing it to me, people.
I think she
Oh,
was.
I did it to you.
It's a
I
comic
totally did it
genius
to
right
you.
there. Holy shit. I was like, wait a second.
There is a great call in which Howard utilized that against Eric later. We'll get to that probably next year sometime, but it was a really good one. But he was so funny when he did that.
Yeah, and speaking of which, they mentioned our little buddy, just in passing, they mentioned our little buddy in this call, and it like made my heart sing a little bit. It's like, I know him. I do a show about him.
We've come to a point where
Every once in a while, he's got to check to see if we're on the
gotta say,
phone.
of the rainfall, acid rain.
All right, I'll try and figure out what this guy does, but my guess is he's on disability.
Buzzwords. That's what's so great. Just
That is Daisy. Oh my God, that's fucking Daisy. Acid rain, terminal saturation,
interconnected
carpentry.
nervous systems.
It's the same shit. They just learn big words. I will tell you this though.
Biopsychosocial needs.
Yeah, that one from Daisy's.
That's a good one. Wow.
That could be from Riley. On this planet, our biopsychic social needs. They are a pea of one pod. 2 peas in one pod, I think is the saying. But yes, we're gonna get. I think we should do okay, we're doing it. We're gonna do. Did Riley say it or did Daisy say it? That's gonna be a new game show. Yes, that's gonna be a new game show.
Oh, that's
that
a
we'll be putting
perfect
to-
game show. I love
Can
it.
we do? Oh, can we do an AI like meet cute between Riley and Daisy? Like they meet at speed dating and they're trying to get to know one another.
That would be awesome.
Yes, we can. I will be working on that. Just put it on the table. God damn, I got so much shit on the table. All right, here we go. Back to the Riley mod.
Oh, hello, you big-titted queen.
I got an alien king. What? What's an alien?
Well, so do I, my lovely.
You do a good voice of his.
Thank you.
That's really good.
You saying I don't have a low enough voice to do that, Electra? You're saying he's the one now with the low voice, and now he's better in the show because I have a higher voice. I could do Eric, but now I can't do this low voice. I see what you're doing.
I'm the Ted Williams of the Dabbleverse.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Why am I talking high now?
Anybody else want to guess?
Overpopulation.
Overpopulation. Holy mackerel.
Advancement of.
We should do it. Amos and Andy goes to Jupiter. Another.
And Andy get abducted.
Yeah. Holy mackerel. Terminal velocity.
Hatred that we have for our
What is
brothers.
that?
I done stepped in a black hole. Where's my boot?
Get it from overload.
No, that's my wife.
This is my last go around coming back here, man. Okay.
He's
I know.
been here
I
before.
could use your help.
Well, let me ask you a couple of questions, may I? Okay. Your story is fascinating, and I've been listening intently.
Okay.
And there is a certain credibility that one cannot dismiss with you. Am I correct?
Yeah, so, it's been good enough.
Now, let me ask you something, though. But how, I mean, with all the distractions in your life, how do you make a living? Are you on disability?
No.
You're able
You
to
have a
work?
job?
Sure.
Really?
What do you do?
What type of work do you do?
I do carpentry, odd jobs. I used to be a bare-knuckle fighter.
Oh, really?
All right, people, write that down. That may be a quiz question. Carpentry, odd jobs, and a bare knuckle fighter.
Why did he try to say it in a weird, sexy voice?
Because all those jobs, you're going to learn this, relearn this. I learned this by listening to this, and Electra, you will learn this. There's only 2 things that Riley cares about on this planet, and that's aliens and puss. This man is the most puss-obsessed dude, other than Eric the Midget 2.0, which you haven't met yet. This
Nope.
man, oh my God. And so, yeah, why does he talk like that? Because he can. Because he can, and there's women out there listening, and he's going to be like, did you hear my voice? And so that's why.
His voice kind of gives me creepy vibes, but the
Yeah,
southern
a
accent
little.
helps a little bit, but it doesn't help enough.
No,
Well,
it is. It is right there in that uncanny valley of fascinating yet terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is just the first call. The next thing we have is video. So you'll be able to look at him, see him for the first time, see his reactions, all that sort of stuff. So you'll have a more complete picture to judge from Electra from this first
Okay,
episode.
good.
Yeah.
Really?
But I'm sorry for what I've done.
Exactly.
Howard.
Yes, continue, please. See, my theory
They are
is
called BRVians.
BRVians.
They are from a planet called BRV. It is located in what we call the Taurus constellation, 450 light years from Earth.
Oh, let's find out what they look
They can
like.
traverse that distance.
My theory is that when he hits his thumb with a hammer when he's doing carpentry, he sees aliens. It hurts so much.
I think it was a few too many blows to the head from that bare knuckle fighting.
There's this rhythm that Riley gets into when he talks that is fucking hypnotizing. When he talks his bullshit, that's not like Dave's. So it's like, the way I can describe it, just listen as a producer, is like a singer. He takes short, quick breaths. So he's like, and so when you listen for that, like, you know he's on his game. Like, he's shredding you verbally. I noticed that when I was listening to this, these little sharp points, and I was like, what are those? And they're him breathing in super hard and super fast.
I was literally about to say, do you remember when you printed off the sound waves for Eric?
Yes.
But it was because of his breaths. You know, he was taking big deep breaths. But it's funny because it's a similar rhythm to his highs and lows, to Riley's highs and lows, where it's like, you see, and then blah blah blah, like, you know, then he mumbles. Now do you understand? Blah, blah, blah. Like, it goes down and up and down and up. Anyway,
it really feels like you're talking to Riley Martin at Club 54 with just a mountain of cocaine on the table. That's just, we're going to do this, we're going to over here, then you just transitions and Taurus belts, acid rain, terminal saturation, things of this nature.
He's like,
by the way, and by the way, I am keeping track of and things of this natures. He said one already, we weren't paying attention, but he likes to use this verbal tick. And that's how it was, and things of this nature.
Can I add one to the list?
Let me see. Is it? Hold on. Is it? Because I'm doing another one. I'm counting. You understand?
You.
No. Yeah. So we are counting that, but not for that.
No. I got one.
You understand?
You understand?
You understand? Yeah, I said it. I said you understand.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear you say that.
I'm counting. You understand, because the way those two ticks are amazing. You understand? Also, I see. Yeah. So, like, he has a bunch of fun ticks. Let's get back to the call. I'll shut up now and put it on the clock.
The typical BRVian male.
I think the aliens visit him every 11 years because that's all they can take with this
Well,
guy.
that's what I said. They managed to last with him 3 days that one time.
All right, let's take bets on what the Biavrians look like. I say they have, those big eyes.
They have big slanted eyes.
They communicate telepathically.
May I ask you one quick question, though? I don't want to mean to interrupt, but the Biavrians look like what? What do they look like?
They are humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
The arms are somewhat elongated, for fingertips stretching.
Elongated.
They have 4 fingers, that is a thumb. And the 3
Once black people are into having alien visitors, this is very unusual.
A little more prominent. They range in skin complexion from olive black to chalk white, and all the colors in between.
Well, this guy's really well thought
Olive
up.
black to chalk white.
Strangely, the heartbeat rate of them is about like 160 beats
How
per
did he get
minute.
to study?
All right, you didn't hear it there. 160 BPMs are the Biavian's heartbeat. That might be on a quiz question. Just saying. Pay attention.
That is a good one. Fern Dog points something out, is that there's a little bit of O.J. Simpson in Riley. In the Riley. Oh, I would love to.
Yes. I think Howard, one of the first thing he says is sounds like OJ.
That's
at
true.
The beginning of this call. Yeah. So, it is. Yeah. So, Fern Dog, you're right. Howard picked up on that immediately. And he also picked up on, like, goddamn, that voice is deeper than mine. Fuck this guy. I think there was a lot of that there. Thank God he was. I would love to.
You're really into this, huh? This guy will never shut up.
Whether it's one heart.
Is he saying the bee authorins, like bee author? Like they're from the planet Maud? The bee authorins. They worship bee author, the actress, on Earth. You want to come down here?
In AI.
I know. I thought the same thing. I thought, I'm not going to go down this road because that's like a 7-year series. I've just tied my life up to this
B. Arthurins.
Nope. Only one weird cartoon at a time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's do it.
I don't know.
Where did that come from? What was the previous sentence that led to that?
There was none.
There was none.
No, let's listen in context, and there is none.
They worship Bea Arthur, the actress, on Earth. You want to come down here?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Well, that's what it came from. He's excited to go and meet Howard Stern. That will
was a quick invite.
very quickly fade when he doesn't get paid. And then a mess he made. And then he gets played. Thank you.
Oh, I don't know. All right, we'll book you.
Okay, don't be scared.
Well, I guarantee there'll be armed guards in here when you walk in. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, you have nothing to fear.
Will you bring some aliens with you?
We shall see.
Interesting.
Howard?
Yes.
Hey, man, I thank you for calling me up, and giving me a...
Well, you called us, actually. I know you don't remember calling us, but...
Well, you can thank us for calling you back.
Yeah, we called you back.
Okay, I think it was like my publisher or something, but that's...
It's very important who called who first here. Guys, get it clear, all right? No mistakes on this.
This has to be a whackpacker trait also, like getting hung up
does.
on who called you.
The minute details. Oh, no. The little white lies are mistakes that they just harbor on for 20 years, yes.
I'm not trying to do one-upmanship on you, man. I love you.
Casey,
Yes.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm just going to do that from now on.
Of you. I'm not going to mess with you.
Yeah,
Hey, you want to play Jeopardy against strippers?
Yeah, I love to do that.
Yeah, okay. All right, hold on.
No compunction. Like, his world is aliens and pussy. Yeah, we talking aliens or we finger banging bitches? It's just one of the two.
Riley, in order for you to play this game with a bunch of strippers, I'm gonna need you to admit that everything you just said is bullshit. Oh yeah, brother, it's all bullshit.
Toggzerian my ass. Now, speaking of ass,
I made
get that ass over here.
when I was on a coke binge.
and this and much worse coming up. Trust me.
And Gary will talk to you.
Okay.
All right, there he is, Riley, the author of
The Coming of Tan.
The Coming of Tan. Tan?
By the way, I'm reading The Coming of Tan right now. I sent
Are
audio
you really?
Yes, I sent you the audiobook version of Riley reading it, so you can also take part in that. And we will
Wait,
in
You sent
future
it to
episodes.
us?
Yeah, in the shared Twitter chat.
Are you serious?
Oh.
I don't remember seeing that at all.
We probably just
I
viewed them
would've
as
been
just a
all over
random. Yeah. So you can read The Coming of Tan on YouTube. There's an audiobook part 1 and part 2. And you can also get the book from library near you.
Holy
because
shit,
they
you
have
did.
them.
I'm sorry. Wow, you did send that. Shit, I just must not have recognized it. I am all over that.
Can you tell me how many hours the first one is? Just so you know what you're in for there.
Hold on. It's loading.
That's
Shit, I don't see a time frame.
7 hours. 7 hours is the first one. 7 hours is the second one. It's a long book.
Wait a
If you
minute. What are you saying first and second? What do you mean?
There's 2 parts.
Oh well, yeah. There's 2 parts to it. Part 1 and part 2.
Did you send us both parts?
Maybe not. Maybe I just sent you the one and just hoping you had a brain to find the second part. Hey, it's called Google.
It says I have to log in.
Oh, that's for the audio book, or that's for the book. So
That's what
you
I'm
just
talking-
log.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's another YouTube. Like, why are we talking about that? All right, back to the. We'll talk about that later.
Tan, T-A-N.
Tan?
Coming of Tan. His
Of
name
Tan.
is Okar Tangent 1.
Okar Tangent
I
1,
call him
people.
Tan.
We call him Eric.
Right.
That's another story.
Call 3911 and get the
There's
book.
Eric.
You hear that? They mentioned our guy.
No,
I heard
no. This was 1996. This was
Well, what are
before.
they talking about? Oh, they're talking about Eric.
High pitch Eric.
Did they have high pitch in '96?
No, actually, I think 97 was high pitch Eric's.
What? Who are we talking? Who are we talking about? Is he such a time traveling space guy? He knew about. What is happening here? Let's listen again.
A-N.
Tan?
Coming of Tan. His
Of
name
Tan.
is Okar Tangent 1. I call him Tan.
We call him Eric.
Right.
That's another story.
Oh,
Maybe
oh,
Fred.
They're
Fred.
talking about Fred.
They're
Yes.
talking Fred. We did it. Yeah,
Okay.
we did it. You don't know that story, Electra? But that would be a good one for a one-off, I think.
Yeah,
Well,
that
Fred's
would.
real name is Eric, but he changed it to Fred because everybody had the name Eric, right?
God damn, she knows it. She knows her shit, people.
But it's the other way around, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. He changed his name to Eric. His real name is Fred.
Oh, okay.
It's something about he hated his father or something. That's all I remember.
Something, yeah. It was.
I couldn't look at my dad and see that name or something. That's all my weed-addled Swiss cheese brain remembers.
And it just never caught on. And they were like, "We're just gonna keep calling you Fred."
Yes. Well, of course, because he has to do something wrong to get a special name from Stern, McHine, Baba Booey, stuff like that. All right.
God, that's funny.
Back to Riley. Throw the
Call 397 and get the book.
Have you ever been in prison?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yo,
I can tell.
And even
He's
in
calling
prison.
from prison. Are you calling from prison?
And got you?
Sir?
No,
You been in prison?
a lot of people.
What were you in prison for?
I'm sure it was a false incarceration.
Well, at the time, I grew an herb that was good for the eyesight and the appetite.
Can you say about hemp?
The chef took umbrage at it.
The who?
The sheriff took umbrage. Took umbrage. The sheriff took umbrage?
Yeah.
Holy Magara. Holy Magara.
Oh, you're too much, Riley.
So I mentioned his book, and how he talks sounds weird like this, but it reads really good. His way of speaking reads really well. Yeah, it doesn't sound so pompous. I don't know why. I don't know. Hope that's not a bias or racism or thing, but it does. It sounds like an author. So I'm almost now under the assumption that he just talks like a book. He doesn't talk weird and all that. He just talks like his books, his sci-fi book. He talks like a sci-fi book. That's my.
Oh my God, Fern Dog, Jesus, man, he is like putting his finger all up in it today. That's it. I knew his voice sounded like something. Herman Munster. That is 100% what that laugh is.
I can't even do it. We're gonna have to grab that sample because it is. We're gonna have a Herman or Riley off.
It's like a bad cry.
Yeah. I can't. Electra, give us your best Herman Munster laugh. Go.
Please. Yes.
That's better than mine. It was. Congratulations.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, it was.
It's like the Uncola band.
Yeah, right. Cola.
Do you love me or not?
Well, in what year of Christ was this? 1820? That you was caught? All right. Well, how many days did you do in the slammy?
I guess about
I see.
12 months.
Oh, small incarceration.
A minor infraction.
A minor infraction.
Does this,
You never killed nobody, did you?
No, of course not.
All right, that's all.
A bit,
How many days was you in again?
about a year.
Too bad. All right.
Does that discredit me?
Absolutely not. All right. I got to go. I'll put you on hold. We'll try and get you down here.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going back to sleep.
All right. Look, I got to take a
I'll
break.
never forget the line, the sheriff took umbrage at that.
Good
That's
line.
why I never want to go to prison. There's like, there's regular prisoners who just want to kill you.
Right.
And then there's the
And they want to
philosophers.
talk.
Yeah, the philosophizing prisoners. The really scary ones. It's time travel. Yeah. Bend over my time machine.
Heyo! That's call number one. Call number one, Electra. Call number one is.
In the book.
It's in the books. In the books. All right.
We should
What a
say
call.
something different for Riley calls, like in the stars.
It's in the stars. All right. Good call. We're doing it. Electra. Call number one is.
In Riley voice.
In the stars.
It's in the stars. Thank you. See, we're a team over here. All right, who called who? No one cares, but apparently Riley really cares. In 1953, at the age of 7, Riley was abducted for 3 days. And now every 11 years, they get Riley Martin again. But he put it off this time. He wanted to vote and to work on his teeth. So May 5th, 2000, he got picked up. We'll find out if that happened. Riley loves the wacky smoke. He loves the wacky smoke. Things of this nature count. We're at 1. We're at 1. Things of this nature. That was not an ETM mention. That was a Fred mention because I'm a stoner. I thought, hey, because they said he's a little alien-looking thing, his name was Eric. I immediately thought of Eric, the actor. So sorry, Eric. It's sort of bad. I feel bad about that. But yes, this is Fred. It was about Fred. And then Riley did 12 months in prison for weed. Might want to remember that number. Might be on a quiz. And also, Riley was a carpenter and a bare-knuckle fighter, much like Jesus, yes.
Much like Jesus.
One of the
Jesus,
greatest.
Wait, Jesus was a bare knuckle fighter.
In my Bible.
Yeah, it's a little talked about, but went 1-14. He just got worked. He went in there. He was a pacifist, and so it didn't really work as a bare knuckle fighter. But that is another fun cartoon. Jesus, the bare knuckle fighter, the pacifist bare knuckle fighter, where you just it's kind of like Passion of the Christ, where you just watch Jesus get bludgeoned for half an hour. It's fun, people. It's fun. Take your family.
In our list of future projects with Riley voiced, now I want a project of Riley meeting the customer that hired him to build a fence.
Yes.
As a carpenter. Oh, I think we're gonna start cutting the wood. My fingers. I cut off my fingers. I can do this all day.
Yes, we will do it all day because we have a lot more to go, people, on the first visit from Riley. So they set it up, and I think it happens in October 96. Yeah, they didn't have to give me an exact date, but it's October 96. So 2 months later, we get Riley Martin in studio on The Howard Stern Show.
So first, why don't you start off by telling me who you are and then why you're here today?
I'm Riley Martin.
And why are you here today, Riley?
That's near. That's NASA.
I don't know.
What does that mean?
And the Japanese and the military can figure I have been aboard aerial ships, not of this earth.
How many times?
4 times in my life to the mothership. Now I have written a book called The Coming of Tan, chronicling.
The coming of what?
Tan, T-A-N.
T-A-N.
Are you capable of understanding English?
Okay.
What an asshole.
So you guys weren't because I've watched this. I didn't watch it. I didn't notice it until the first time. But the whole time he's asking Riley shit. Riley's on the precipice of just going off on this guy. He doesn't like to be questioned. Riley is a weird dude like that. You just ask him questions and he thinks you're questioning his manhood and respect and all that. And so Riley he's not afraid to throw down. Remember, bare knuckle fighter, cage fighter. And so yes, watch how I wouldn't call it defensiveness. I'd call it offensiveness. He has an offensiveness that's pretty amazing.
What?
Tan, T-A-N.
T-A-N.
Are you capable of understanding English? Tan.
Tan.
The Coming of Tan. Chronicling all of the experiences I've had with the aliens, conversations, their physiology, sociology, belief in greater powers, why they're here, who they are, and what's in store for this earth.
The guy called us here.
Yes.
Why is Luigi freaking out? Is he possessed?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was actually leaning over to do something. Was my avatar doing something?
Yeah, it looked like you're possessed.
Oh.
You're like that
Sorry.
old T.I. song or lean back, or Fat
Oh shit!
Joe
I
song.
just I see it. Okay, sorry. I'm looking for something on my desk here.
Isn't it nice how DJ Electra looks out for our bodies even though they're fake and just digital? She's like, it's gonna be okay.
You never know. Maybe I was possessed. You never know.
Yeah, if this is how you have a stroke and go out, there are worse ways to go out. If I just sit here and just let me do my thing, finish the show. Finish the show.
The other day was abducted by aliens.
So.
I said, I got to see this guy. I wish my general manager would be abducted by aliens.
Can he arrange that?
Right.
Maybe he has some pull with the aliens and who they take.
The guy even wrote a book about it.
Nobody's buying the book.
I don't know.
Oh man.
He says,
1-800 number.
here he is. This is the alien. This is a man abducted by aliens. Here he is. Well, there you are. I spoke to you on the phone the other day. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, Howard.
I should mention that this gentleman's name is Riley. Take a seat, Riley.
Baba Booey couldn't look more ridiculous. My God, look at this man. Look at that mustache. Look how his pants are pulled up. Look at his button weird shirt. Oh my God, what a tad. Was that what
We
you
used to
were
call him like the missing link, and like they were not that far off.
No,
Like,
no.
not even a joke.
Yeah, I mean, like the opposite of Breaking Bad. That's what Baba Booey is because he looks like a human now. And he didn't start that way. He started like very simian. But yes, that is a awful look. That is the bad look of the day, Baba Booey.
I like Riley's headband though. That is a good look.
Yeah, that's a staple for Riley. That is a staple for Riley. You will see that in everything he ever does.
And he has the same one in several variations of colors.
Oh, it's got to stink. They got to stink. Just say.
Does he have a problem walking?
Riley, you have a problem walking?
I got a gimp leg.
You do?
Kind of. Yeah.
Really?
Did the aliens give it to him?
Who's the gentleman with you, Riley?
This is my
How do you do, sir?
good friend, PR man, publisher, and brother, Curtis Cooperman.
I couldn't remember his name.
And then when he did, the name is Curtis Cooperman. It's like a fucking movie name, the way he says it.
Robin,
Good morning.
how are you?
I'm just fine.
You are absolutely
You are absolutely beautiful. Well, it seems like Riley is attracted to Robin. I can see you're smitten.
right. This is my.
This is peak Robin right here, by the way, folks. If you wondered, when was Robin the most fuckable? I would say whenever this interview was.
Intentions
Right.
is to attempt to save the planet, but my ulterior motive is to get girls also.
People probably accuse you of being crazy, but you're not that crazy, right?
Not that crazy.
That's right. Well, Robin is a tough one to get, but certainly...
You know, I can't believe it. He sees the planet is in danger, and he still has time for girls.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing? The planet's about to blow up, but everyone wants girls.
Yeah, well, what's a planet without girls?
Do you have trouble getting women?
No, strangely.
Really?
I have no,
Strangely, it's true.
yeah, right. I have no problem
Really?
getting girls.
You date mostly black women? You are a black man yourself, I know that.
I like women, period, Howard.
Right. You have women's periods you like?
Oh, stop it.
I'm just kidding, of course.
No, periodically.
Right. Well, I'll tell you something. You have a better chance of mating with aliens than you do Robin. She is tough, man. That's a tough cookie.
You know, I did not. I was using.
You got to take shits in the top of a toilet, Riley. That will help your stock with with Robin. Guys, you looking to date Robin Quivers? You do an upper decker. That gets right to her heart. She was quite the lady.
I would love to know what DJ Electra thinks of that statement, because what Casey's saying is very accurate, actually.
The upper decker? You mean pooping in the tank?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that is all wrong.
No. But Casey Day is saying you have to take an upper decker to get Robin to fall in love with you. Mm-hmm. He is not lying.
Is that really what happened? She went for the guy that did an upper decker?
Yes.
Yeah.
A famous person who did an upper decker. Well,
Wow.
I guess he's not that famous.
Who was it again? I think we talked about this, but I forgot.
Yeah, it was a comedian, Jim Florentine. He's been kind of he's been kind of on the outskirts of the Dabbleverse to some extent, and she dated him for like what?
I
2
think
years?
I did. I saw an interview with him.
Yeah, he knows how to linger on the outside of things and steal the ladies from the inside.
Wasn't he on
He's very good at that.
John's show?
I don't know if he was, but he was on.
He's been on Kevin's show.
He was on. He's been on Kevin's show, and he's
Okay.
been on Shuli's show.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's by the way, very funny comedian.
He's a funny guy.
She's a great picker, just like me. Wonderful.
Yeah. Exactly.
He is funny. I've actually seen Jim Florentine live and spoke to him briefly.
He would do he would do pranks like fart, then lock her in the car from outside where she was trapped in the car. So things like that. He was, a fun guy like that.
Messed up.
No, it's fun.
He is an expert prank caller. He used to do calls for crank yankers, but what's funny was he inspired crank yankers. They made crank yankers around stuff he had already done. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. I like it.
Wait, real quick before we get, I think we have a super chat. Yay! Look at that.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Siege. What up, Siege?
Thank you for the super chat. Yay, DJ Electra. I say that every day. Yay, DJ Electra. What do you think, Riley?
Even with payment, your messages are about as valuable as used toilet paper in the galactic economy.
Oh, Riley, that's a fucking super chatter. Stop it. I'm sorry.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you, Siege. It's good to see you
Yes,
here.
That is not nice. All right, back
You know, I was alluding to her beauty.
Right.
Not necessarily that I was going to go out of my way
Right.
to get her, because I don't think that she would come to the Badlands of Oklahoma
Right.
to hang out with me and my horse.
Well, I'm saying I think that perhaps what you were
Even
looking
if
for.
you moved to New York, though.
Right. You wouldn't do that.
That's what Howard said.
I should hope that before.
I understand you got angry outside there. You were sort of browbeating the cameraman out there.
Oh, well, not
You
really.
called him an idiot and a jerk. What happened out there?
No, not
Were you?
really.
Yes.
Have you noticed that in his younger years, he kind of looks a little Asian?
I have here that he looks like a Kobe Bryant, which also people think Kobe looked a little Asian. So yes, we both.
Well, it's the Native American too in it, probably.
I don't know that there is any Native American. I think it was just a culture he adopted. I don't know, but
It's possible too.
yeah.
He may just be really stoned. That's why he looks Asian.
Oh my God, he's
that's
so
actually
stoned.
when it came out of my mouth. I started thinking that I was like, he might just be stoned. So you might be.
There's so much evidence in this thing that he just came here blasted, like Snoop Dogg level blasted.
Yeah.
Which I respect. That's how you go to Stern. You just you do you. You don't like go sober. If you don't normally are sober that day, you be you.
Were you annoyed with
it's
us?
like this, man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't like sitting out in anterooms waiting
Right.
to be interviewed and things of this nature.
I understand.
I thought we had a date.
Yes.
Therefore, hold your end of the bargain. I shall
Were
mind.
we late?
Were we late a little bit?
You were late.
I believe 8:30 was the time. No.
What time is it now?
Right now it is 9. Well, I
It's
mean,
9.
okay, come on, we had
Yeah,
commercials
okay,
and stuff.
okay.
You know.
There's a window there.
Yeah,
I'll
you have to
give
understand.
you that.
All right,
Yeah, I'll
it's
give
not
you-
an exact
Right.
science. You understand
No.
that.
Now,
Ganji, were you getting yelled at a lot? Was there a problem out there?
Yeah, every question I was asking him, he's like real abusive when he tries
Well, he
when he
was
answers you.
interviewing you.
Right. Well, no wonder.
So why come on Howard's show? Do you know who Howard is?
who gives a fuck who Howard is?
Did you ever have sex with a
This is the Riley that they like. This is the Riley I want to see, not the like alien one, just the pissed
wanna
off
see-
one. What do you want to see?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you were done. I was like, I want to see bare knuckle boxing, Riley.
All Rileys, yes. We need an Eras shirt like that. Taylor Swift. All the
Did
different.
you see
eras.
we got a super chat?
Oh, did we? Let me check.
Yes,
Oh,
from
okay.
African King, $4.99.
Thank
What's
you.
your guys' opinion of Shuli's YouTube producer going to jail for possession of CP? He refuses to take accountability. Shuli knew. No, I don't agree with that statement. I don't think Shuli knew.
Accountability would mean prison time, but whatever. If you want to keep paying.
He pled guilty. The
I mean,
producer
no, I'm
pled-
saying it would mean accountability would mean prison time for Shuli.
Shuli knew nothing. This is ridiculous. Sorry, African King, but I disagree.
African King, we're real off subject. We really appreciate your donation here.
Yes,
and I'm just
thank
gonna Riley. What do you have to say?
I
Riley?
accept your super chat, but not your incompetence.
No, Riley, stop! Why don't
there we
shit
go.
on our super chatters like that? Stop it, guys. Please repeat super chatters. I'm sure he'll get nicer. He's not going to get nicer. He's just going to get meaner. So, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the question. All those people that do that sort of thing should be burned alive. Here we go.
female alien?
Hey, man, look, we'll talk about this on the show. You know, I mean, my goodness, what do you want to do? Third degree me or something?
Well, I like to get a lot of the info and then beforehand, so
Look how cross-eyed.
That is really weird because it's funny. I don't remember ever seeing that, but man, he is full on cross-eyed.
You got fucked up. Yes, but imagine that looking down on you, Electra, as it's about to insert. I'm just saying.
That would not be happening. Nope.
Yeah.
Not
You know,
happening.
it's funny. He's a lot like John in that he starts a common phrase right, but then it ends it badly. What you trying
Yes.
to do? Third degree me?
Forget some of the words in the middle. Just jumbles it up. I see a question in there. By Fern Dog, did Riley have any children? Human or alien? You're going to have to be more specific. But that answer is coming up.
we were prepared for everything.
Jeez.
Angie was interviewing
Well, I did
you.
not come to be,
Interviewed by Ganji.
Not necessarily Genji. I love Genji.
Right.
Now he loves me.
Yeah, right.
Before he's like abusive
Right.
to me.
I did
Genji's gonna
not.
put you
I did
on
not
TV.
come. Right. I did not come. I came to see you, Howard.
Exactly. Okay. Well, I apologize. I thought a pre-interview would be nice, and on the E show sometimes.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. In fact,
By the way, I abuse Ganji too, so don't feel bad.
right. In fact, you're one of the very few men in this stinking business.
Thank you.
I know, right?
That's
Ganji, you're saying?
crazy.
Yeah, Ganji's a big fat guy now, or at least the last time we saw him.
Big
on TV,
fat
so.
bald guy.
Yeah. Well, that happens. 40 years, man. Mother Nature is not kind, except to me. I've turned out very well. Thank you for noticing.
That I actually admire.
Oh, really?
Because
Well, thank
you have what we call in the West true grit.
Wow.
In the sense that you have, in the sense that you have ascertained through visionary processes the fact.
That's very Daisy. Just silence for 10 seconds and then 3 words that she does. She's not sure what 2 out of the 3 words mean, but she's just gonna string them together. Just cross her fingers and hope for the best.
That human beings want to hear the truth.
Well,
and
that's
you have not backed up off your principles.
I am open-minded to all ideas. I certainly want to learn about aliens.
How old
and,
would a man would this be, Howard?
this gentleman right here, Mr. Riley?
Yeah.
Riley would...
He's very wet, by the way, Riley.
Yeah.
Very shiny. A shiny man. There's probably lights in there. He's very high. Not used to the stress of it.
Sure.
Yeah, he reminds me of like in the movies when you see a heroin dealer. Like they
He
don't
looks like
shower
Gary
for
Oldman.
weeks because they want to be shiny. It keeps the drugs in better or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he looks like Gary Oldman's character from True Romance a little bit. You're absolutely right about that.
Oh, wow. What was his name? Drexel?
Yes. Like maybe the you can't go full retard version of Black a white man has ever played. It's an amazing.
That is
but-
a strange. I watched that recently. That is a strange role for a Shakespearean actor to play.
Does not age well. Does not age well. Riley would have been perfect in that role, or any Vietnam movie. This is a face that's been in Nam. You know what I'm
Hold
saying?
on. We're gonna have to make that happen. Hold on.
He's writing down ideas. All right.
Riley's your first name, I assume?
Yes.
Yes. I would say, Riley, you only go by the name Riley. Is that correct?
I'm Riley Martin.
Riley Martin. Riley Martian or Martin?
Well, it's spelled Martin.
Interesting.
Interpret it as you shall.
Right. Now, this Indian headband, was that made by Indians or by aliens?
It was made by Indians.
It was. Do you have any alien paraphernalia on you right now that the aliens have given to you? Now,
I have heartbeat
okay.
within my neurological syntaxes.
All right.
That's a Daisy line. And aliens every 11 years, but they're just gonna. We should have known, Luigi. Is what I'm saying from Jump. Oh, wait a second. They didn't give you an implant. They don't got implants up in them UFOs. What's going on here? Do you understand what I'm saying, Luigi? Do you understand how these things are not congruent?
He is insane.
Now, I'm glad you said that.
Their
Yes.
origins.
Right. Now, you were 1953 was your first abduction. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Oh, how old is this gentleman?
I'm 50.
I would guess
Okay.
50, around 50.
I am so close to this guy's age. Oh, how do I?
You would guess that.
Yeah, I would say
after
50.
he says
Hold
it.
on.
Well,
I now have a question. I know how did Riley pass? Do you know?
Not off the top of my head, but I think it was got his dick stuck in one of those jugs, and then his dick blew up, and he bled out. Hey,
I think that's the story I heard.
yeah. I actually don't know. I think it was more natural causes than anything, like some weird. I mean, it wasn't like a car accident, or he didn't have the cops call him and then run out of the door with a shotgun and fire a shot at them, so they gunned him down. He wasn't a Jesus twin, is what I'm saying. I think it was more a natural cause situation, which is still sad. We miss you, Riley. But
well, yes. I would say about 50.
I have your symbol.
Right. Oh, my symbol.
okay, these symbols are amazing. There's 10 left at RileyMartin.com.
Guys, I guess we're frozen and it's super glitchy.
Really? Okay, well,
I guess we're back on. It's
sucks
fine.
for us.
I guess it's happened a couple times that it's just freezing and super glitchy.
Yeah,
so I don't know what's going on, but
there's a rainstorm going through Southern California right now. So I'm just gonna blame that. It doesn't usually rain here,
Okay.
so maybe that's it. Also,
Okay.
who cares? You know, we're just gonna also available, by the way, on Rumble, X, and it will be available on Patreon afterward.
I have your symbol.
What is my
What is that?
symbol?
What does that
Hand it
mean?
here, man.
Let me see that. See that? Oh, that is my symbol, that alien symbol or something?
Why don't you put it back in the plastic? Can't you do anything?
You have people you beat up on too, huh?
See it that way? Oh, I see. This is a symbol, and that is your assistant.
All right, that's the symbols. $100 each. I think that would be nice if we clean them out. And by the way, it's your ticket to the goddamn mothership. And so when we get off this piece of, I think $100 is nothing to pay for that.
To save your life.
To save a life. Your family can't come. Just you. Sorry. It's also there's also a death ticket to your family. Maybe a life ticket to you, but when they look at it, it's it's just for dad. And so get over there after the show. Get over there and get yourself one. Send them unboxed.
Now, you are the assistant of Riley. You can grab this microphone. I'm curious if Riley has an assistant.
By the way, Joey C, you could be making millions a year. Where are your symbols? Joey C symbols. I need that. Make that and put it in your store.
Hey, Casey, Mars in the chat just sent me something really great, and I'm going to ask you if you know about it before I send it to you. Related to Riley?
Is he selling candles? Listen, on his website.
Then
I have no idea.
I'm going to send this to you right now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mars. This is fucking fantastic.
Excellent. Send it to me on X. That's the best. If it
I
is
am.
it
I am.
a picture, yeah, send it on. X.
And also a picture of Riley as Gary Oldman from True Romance.
Oh, excellent. That's. Thank you so much, Mars.
You are his assistant?
Hello, I'm the fellow that published Riley's book, his manuscript.
Interesting. And
Is that Curtis Cooper? The Curtis Cooperman? My God.
I'll give out that number in a few minutes.
Look at that guy.
But and you put up money for Riley's story?
Yes. Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, he went in hawk to publish the book.
Right.
He is
You know
my
how
brother.
Joe Matarese got some producer somewhere to pay $300,000 to film his special?
No.
Yes. Mhm.
These guys
And he-
exist out there. Yeah, you just got to find them.
Wow.
And then he signed a deal with him that every dollar that he didn't get the $300,000 back, that Joe Matarese would cover it. It's the worst deal anyone could ever make. And then the guy was just going to give it away and then bill Joe Matarese $300,000.
Oh, wow.
That is a what a fucking character.
Right.
That's why you need a
And
manager.
good friend
Yes.
Curtis Cooperman,
Right.
whom I love, and most of the time though, I
Riley's Jonathan Mendelsohn.
cannot stand him.
I was going to say,
Really?
you don't seem to get along with him.
Now, why do you say you can't stand him? He's your brother.
I
and you-
cannot stand anyone.
Hey-o.
well, then join the club.
Yeah, right,
Yeah, right. You two are not a couple or anything. You're not in love with each other. You're strictly with women. Am I correct?
Strictly, man, strictly. However,
Right, yes.
don't get me wrong.
Right.
What?
You would be with a man.
No, but don't get me wrong. I have nothing against any race, creed, color, religion, sexual persuasion, or anything of this nature.
Well, that's awfully liberal of you.
Yeah,
Of this nature, number 3 in the books.
yeah. I mean, I'm liberal my ass, man. I'm talking about I need good spirits.
Right. Now, let's talk about your abduction. 1953 was the first abduction. You were
How old were you then?
Yes,
1953.
seven.
You were 7 years old, and you were in your parents' house, I assume.
I saw lights above the river.
Right.
3 nights running. I would wake up in the wee hours of the morning. On the 3rd night, strangely, my brothers who slept in the same room with me, I could not awaken them.
Right.
I went out, me and my dog, to investigate these lights.
Yes.
As we came to a clearing near the river, I saw the ship. I came.
The mothership?
No,
Oh.
a saucer. It was moored to the ground by 3 flexible legs, and it danced like a cork on water.
Now, why do you think they came to you?
Coke on water.
It had legs on
That's
the
what-
ground holding it up, but danced on water.
Like a cork on water.
Like a what?
That's
Like
it.
a cork?
A cork on water. Yeah, the guy talks like you're reading a book. He talks like a book.
I just
So
don't
if you-
understand the words he's using.
I'd say it's a good book. Just says a book.
Did you ever ask the aliens this?
It has something to do. The Biavians.
This is the aliens,
Yeah.
the Biavians?
They are Biavians. They rarely abduct people at random. They have a purpose. It would seem that I have a genetic trait that's a holdup from their first mixing with the Elohim or with man. About
Okay, that he's doing it. He's like, it seems that
yeah.
the first men have come into Haim. It's like he's using these breathings as like a transition and like to give him time to think about the next line of bullshit. I love it.
Isn't
But
that
it's like,
also like a stage acting technique?
Well, it's actually an opera singing technique because like you need a lot of oxygen in your lungs, but you can't go. You have to be like, like really quick. And so it is, and that's how I kind of noticed it because I've recorded some of these people before, and I noticed the breaths were very much like that. And so, yeah, check it out. It's a very unique way he talks, but only when he gets on a roll. Like, only when he starts rolling does he do that, and Howard always stops.
about 42,000 years ago in northern Africa.
Now, let me get this story
you
straight.
have some alien genes.
You could possibly be alien.
So does millions of other human beings.
I believe you are an alien. What do you think of that?
Millions.
So what you're saying is the Biavians.
Yes. Also, back in the day when they clapped at everything on the Stern Show, Electra, what do you think about clap? We should.
What's
bring
that?
that back.
Clapping?
Yeah, I mean, you really want to be hated and annoy your chat and people that watch your show. Bring that clapping shit back, because my God, was that annoying. But because they did it as a joke, like, so you clap at everything, so you clap now. Like, it's sort of how we do. Oh my God, it's exactly what we do with the goddamn soundboard now. Never mind, moving on.
Came here and they mated millions of years ago with man.
Not millions of years ago.
Well,
42,000 years ago.
42,000 years ago.
They fell on an island about 100 nautical miles north of what we now call Libya.
I see, and they mated with humans.
They first made it with the when they found that they could not get home nor clone themselves.
Right.
They decided for their progeny, they looked upon the daughters of men and found them fair.
I see.
Took of them wives, and their sons became of old great men of renown.
I see.
Like
And
who?
Like, who is a great alien that has lived on this planet? FDR? No, I mean, I'm saying, do you know of any who are aliens?
Could you just name some?
Do you want some information?
Exactly.
Okay.
I suspect Streisand.
The first you're not far off the mark.
Really?
Because from the house of Adam, or from the house of Adam and Ur of the Chaldees,
Yes.
they began to mate with the people. You understand how?
Yes, understood. They had sexual intercourse.
Right.
Right.
They were not angels.
Right.
They were Ezekiel's wheel,
Yes.
Elijah's fiery chariot, Jacob's ladder, Lot's visitors,
Right.
the nukers of Sodom and Gomorrah,
Right.
and things of this nature. So you
Number 4. Things that
Already
play a great
already 4.
part in it, whether you know it or not, man.
And now you're saying that they made it, and then some of our people today are actually part alien.
Of course, millions.
And you
And they
yourself,
are.
you yourself might be part alien.
Well, the blood has been diluted
Right.
as time went along,
Right.
and what have you.
Obviously, through the generation.
I mean, really, he's not super fucking different than the modern day ufologists, right? You know what I'm saying, Luigi? Like, he's this line of bullshit is the exact same line of bullshit.
I guess.
Except they come with, like, a little more. Bob Lazar comes with just a little more gravitas than Riley Martin, but essentially the story is the same. It's essentially the same story. And I would think that Riley kind of just mimicked it. That would be my guess. He just kind of copied what everyone was talking about in the ufology universe. But, he had been abducted 4 times since he was 7, so he says. But never got around to fixing his goddamn teeth, which makes me just doubt the whole thing. Electra, do you think he was abducted?
Hey,
I don't think there's any way to know for sure, but I'm going with yes.
No, she does. She thinks he was abducted.
we have a celebrity in the chat.
Yeah? Who's that? Who dat?
Oh,
it's a super chat.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Look at that.
Get the super chat song. Oh, it's Rob Saul. I didn't
Rob
even look
Saul.
at it. Congratulations, Rob Saul.
Way to remind us that this guy still exists.
Yeah, I mean, I have
Shooing
nothing. You did. I have nothing to say to this guy. Hey, watch Blind Mike Sundays. I think we're gonna cover you, Rob. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. I don't pick the subject.
Thanks for stopping by,
for the $5.
Rob Zoll. Please.
Were you a fan of Riley Martin? Because that's the show. I don't know what you text there. It has nothing to do with Riley. So, but you know, you do you, man. We only got one life to live, and that's how we do it. That's why we do it. You know what we do? We watch a guy that loves aliens.
Yeah, but of course. So I'm not placing myself in some special category.
Tons of us are.
I feel kind of hypocritical because I have made like lipstick version of Rob and the dog and all. I had a funny joke where Rob they discovered a new form of salmonella when animals and men kiss. Like, so when guys kiss their dogs, it's called Rob salmonella. Hey-o. Did you? That was the joke. So I'm not. My hands aren't clean, Rob, is what I'm saying. Just like yours. Both our hands are different reasons. Dirty hands.
Aliens.
Yeah. Well, tons of us have the trait.
Right. Now
why are they? Wait a minute. I forget now. I'm trying to keep the story straight. They got stuck here.
Right.
They got stuck here.
And they made it.
Yeah.
Because of a war, they were having a skirmish or a war with the Toxicians, who are reptilian. The ships were downed.
Now you got a bunch of people who follow you. Am I right? Like you got people now who are like.
Hey man, I'm not fucking Jim Jones.
No, wait. So you can't say that. No.
Okay, pretty serious. So dropping the F-bomb. Gary panicked about that and told all guests, "You can't cuss. You can't cuss. You can't cuss." Riley don't care. You fucking moron. He just drops it.
I don't mean that. Yeah, right. That's okay.
I'm not Jim Jones.
Right. But I'm saying,
stop upsetting him.
Yeah, but I don't mean to upset you, but I mean,
followers. I wish I could be left alone.
Right.
I promised them that I would come and give this data to the world.
Right.
Because we have got about 15 years at the outside.
Before the aliens come back?
No, before we, the Earth, the Gaia.
Yeah.
He picked 2012. Just put it out there. He did pick 2012. So he was
didn't
at least
pick it. It was already on that Mayan calendar thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He was aware of all the ufology stuff. So that kind of goes to my. If he would have said 2026, I would have been a little worried, honestly. Because that seems to be the number everyone's picking now. But
begins cataclysmic changes and things of this nature.
Really?
Number 5.
You don't have your ticket, you can't go with me, because logistically we cannot airlift the entire Earth.
So you're saying you're leaving the planet with the aliens, and that the rest of us will be stuck here when the planet's destroyed?
Well, since you got your ticket, it's a matter of
people. There are 10 fucking left. 10 tickets off this rock. When the shit goes down, people get over there. You're really gonna hate yourself when you're looking at the moon crashing into the planet, and all you had to spend was $100. Now what does $100 get you? Nothing. Electra, do you have your symbol?
No, but I heard you have one.
I have one on the way. Luigi, do you have your symbol?
I'm debating buying one. I mean, seriously, I told you that I planned on buying one for a friend as a gift right before Riley died, or it was right after Riley died, or before, I can't remember. But I thought to myself, they're probably all going to get bought up. And I don't know. Now that I know there's a few left, I'm like, what am I going to do with it? But I'll admit, I've been thinking about it.
I'll draw you one. I'll make you one, Luigi.
That's just as good. Just as good.
I'm not letting go of this. Joey Catalana Simbos. He sits there and fucking draws the whole time he's on there. Sell that thing. Yeah, guys, it's your ticket to, whatever Joey does.
Freedom of.
Does anyone know what Joey does? Tell me. Someone tell me.
Choice. If you want to go, you can go.
Right.
If not, stay your ass here.
No, I love Joey. Sorry.
You told us the authorities.
Does everybody know they have a ticket?
The ones who do know. We obviously don't. We haven't been greeted by the aliens.
Right.
So who are those people in the green room with you? Those are followers of Riley? Is that what it is?
No, they are my friends, loved ones, and protectors.
Yeah.
They are the ones who fed me when I was hungry.
Really?
Who believed in me when I didn't have a dime and still don't have a dime.
Right.
You understand? And who have stuck with me along the way. What should I do? Dump them in the middle of the street?
Absolutely not.
Riley, are you upset about something?
Are you upset?
No. Let's get down to...
No, but who are these people that hang around with you? I mean, that's all I was just asking. Why would you be mad about that?
No, they are my loved ones.
They're your loved ones?
Yeah, they are my loved ones.
I mean, he always acts like he's being attacked. We're just asking questions.
He gets pissed off easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Riley?
Right. What this...
Are you married?
No, I'm not.
Right.
Single Riley. Here we go. We're gonna get into some facts. Single, ready to mingle, right? Ladies, line up.
However,
You were looking for a bride.
my goodness, I was meant to have perhaps several.
Right. Me too.
Yeah, all you guys say that.
Yeah. I've yet to meet a guy who doesn't think he's supposed to have several.
Right.
And that had nothing to do with aliens.
You know, but you were beginning to think he was crazy. But
Anybody
now
with a
you say-
penis thinks
Okay.
that. All right, but all right, get off that for a
get
second.
down.
Yeah, let's get down to
Let's
something
get down
serious.
to,
Now, jump ahead for a
okay.
second here because you got some
Yeah, right.
information. Have you gone to the authorities and said, listen?
No, the authorities came to me.
They did.
What authorities?
NASA,
NASA came to you?
the Japanese,
The Japanese have been with you.
have been with.
How he says NASA will fucking make me laugh every time. NASA. He doesn't say NASA. He says NASA. It's the little things, guys, in life. You know, find joy in the little things.
Me.
Yes.
And it's funny because it's inconsistent. Like sometimes it'll come and go.
Yeah, but it's if he wants to sound really superior to everyone in the room, he'll say it different. I worked for NASA. What? You know, the rocket people. Oh, NASA. Oh, yes, NASA. And so he adds like a syllable. It's amazing.
And they say to you what? They say, listen, you have information that the planet is going to end in 15 years?
They read the book.
I see.
And they say I have information that they've been lying about for 50 years.
Oh.
So therefore,
Are they after you in some way?
darling,
Excuse me?
Yeah, use your head, Robin.
What?
What's the matter with you?
What?
Excellent.
you could capture me and use truth serum, but you won't get all the information because I'll guarantee you that all the data I've downloaded is not 1/100th of what I know.
Really?
So it's best to leave me alone and record me and try to find something out that they can use to kill somebody with or something.
Yes.
You see what I'm...
Takes no guff. What he's saying there is Riley takes no guff. He's not like Eric in that way. Eric will sit there and just get beaten on. They'll be like, Eric, you're still here? Yes. Like he takes it. Riley is not in the taking kind of mood. Riley's a giver, not a taker.
That is funny because, yeah, we were just talking about that on Sunday, that they would go like, maybe 10 minutes and just like have a complete different tangent and just go, oh, is Eric still on the line?
Yep. Yeah, it just sit there for half an hour. I like edit it out because they talk about like a completely different subject. Artie was talking about like how he went on a date or something. It was 30 minutes long. And then at the end, they're like, Eric, you still here? And he's like, yes, like right away. And so you're like, okay, that's fucking hilarious. So, but Riley, no guff.
I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay.
Well, now
let's get into...
Do they accuse you of smoking weed and stuff like that and thinking maybe you hallucinated all this?
Have they tried to lock you up?
Do you ever smoke weed?
Yes.
You do. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, of course.
Right. Yeah.
Of course.
Of course, everyone does.
I mean, yeah, that's an asinine question, really.
Right. You're right. Yeah, all right. Man's got to mellow out on this planet.
Look,
right.
Let's get down.
You probably get great weed.
Okay.
Yeah, right. You finally smiled. All right, go ahead.
Howard broke him. So broken one time. We'll see if he breaks again. I don't remember another time he's broke, but Howard broke him.
Let's get down to different things like somebody asks like an intelligent question.
All right, let me ask one of those.
Okay.
What would it be an intelligent?
See, it's not that far off.
This channel's so obscure, even the BFVians couldn't locate it with interdimensional scanners.
Yeah, see, he's the same guy here and there.
BFVians?
BFVians. He's forgotten how to pronounce it. His teeth are way worse than
Give us one of those.
Where are they from?
All right, now where are they
What's
from?
their propulsion system?
What is their propulsion system?
Okay.
I mean,
first of all, where are they from?
Where are they from? Bolivia.
They are from a planet called Biabe. It is located in what we call the Taurus constellation. It is roughly 450 light years from Earth. Now, they can traverse
Now, watch
this distance in about 4.5 years as we measure time, which means...
I just realized it. Bob Lazar stole Riley's act.
No.
Yes. This was the first...
Bob Lazar was around in the 80s.
He wasn't prophesying in the 80s.
Hold on. When was Bob Lazar's book? When was that released?
But he stole Riley's act. I think Bob Lazar owes Riley some money.
How could he steal his act if he put out a book?
I think Coming of Tan came out in like the 80s, in like 1987, right?
Okay, we're gonna have to go over this later with the Lazar.
Nope,
versus,
right now.
Riley Amar. It won't
Fact
tell me when
checkers, get to work.
Bob Lazar's first book released, but I think it was in the early '80s. Yeah, thanks a lot. Oh, here it is. No, that's not it. Thanks a lot, AI. Not really helping me. Not really helping me.
Means that they have literally managed to overcome the speed of light 100-fold. Now, their propulsion systems, that's the second question. Ask me.
I would
What
say.
is their propulsion
Okay,
system?
thank
Let me
you.
take a guess.
Go ahead.
Atomic energy.
No.
That's stupid. We've got that.
No.
Their propulsion system is the hydrogen-fed fusion core.
Really?
Right. Some have antimatter induction now.
They do have antimatter induction? Wow. Are you serious?
Yes, definitely.
Because that's supposedly that's something that can never be achieved.
Listen to me.
On the Star Trek, they always said that even the great creator Gene Roddenberry said that antimatter could not exist. But what do I know?
Yeah, bullshit.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you, Riley. Don't talk about the king of sci-fi like that. Gene Roddenberry is way more of a spaceman than you will ever be, Riley. I'm sorry, I get a little defensive about Star Trek stuff. You understand?
No.
Yeah. Now, you burn George Lucas at a cross. I don't care. I will not blink an eye. But you touch Roddenberry, I'm coming for you.
Okay, listen to me.
All right, go ahead.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
It is not a propulsion system in the sense of solid fuels or
Yes.
something of this nature.
Nope. Oh, there we go. Number
Is that 5?
No, that's 5. Yeah. So I one ahead. Yep. Number 5.
However, it generates the gigawatts of electromagnetic current.
Right.
That creates a
he went. That's Back to the Future. He went Back to the Future. So he does steal a little. That's why I'm saying I don't think Lazar stole from him, because he's stealing from Michael J. Fox. So
Fair enough.
I think I've been.
magnetic bubble around the ship, which enables them to,
Right.
by manipulating the electromagnetic poles, to move back and forth through space
Now,
and
let me ask you
time.
something. How do you know all this? They tell you this stuff?
My goodness, man.
What?
I wouldn't
Because
be
he's been
here.
on the ships.
You've been on the ship, but that doesn't mean they would tell you everything.
Been
They
to these
told me.
places.
You've been to Bolivia? I mean, Biuvia? Biavia? Have you been there?
No, I've been to the mothership.
You have?
And I've seen the RV in the hollow room.
You have?
But listen to me.
The Hollow Room, much like the Hollow Deck on Star Trek. Okay.
Go ahead.
Are you hearing something now?
Uh-oh, you're getting a message, aren't you?
They are.
You stop that.
Please.
Please.
Fred, don't
Please,
show
give me a
blame
break.
on
Yeah,
Please.
right.
Have you ever had sex with one of these Biavians?
Okay, here we go. Got
Here
people.
we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, I
Here we
remember
get
this.
down to it.
In 1964.
You did?
Aboard the great mothership.
No kidding.
I fought an alien.
Why?
Well, because at the time I was a bare-knuckle fighter on Earth. I fought an alien and overcame him. And I requested a liaison with some of the alien women.
Are they hot?
Now,
Are they cute?
Okay, just now. He just wants to get through that real quick. I requested a liaison with some of the alien women.
And
I
then,
would have led with that.
then he fought for it? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, he was.
So he's saying
Yeah.
that he banged the alien women?
Yes, he is, Electra. He
Oh.
is not only saying that he banged the women, but there may or may not have been offspring. Coming up, hold on.
Yeah.
Why?
This becomes a part of his backstory. Like he starts bragging about it later.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's fighting in space. He won the fight. He wants some space puss. It happened.
well, because at the time I was a bare-knuckle fighter on Earth. I fought an alien and overcame him. And I requested a liaison with some of the alien women.
Are they hot?
Now,
Are they cute?
they were hybrids, like mixed human alien
Yeah,
women.
so they have big cans and
Yeah, they
stuff.
were fine.
Right.
But let me state clearly and unequivocally
Go ahead.
that though I have sat on the forward deck of an X6 and warped through the hyperspace windows
Interesting.
and came barrel rolling out into the
That picture of Jackie was fucking hilarious. Just listening to this nonsense, like,
brilliance of some primordial yesterday.
Yes.
I have not found anything in the cosmos that moves me like Earth women.
Interesting.
Earth girls are easy. That's what they always say. I think we got a super chat.
I'm curious, DJ Electra, as a female, let's just say you believed in aliens for a second. Would you find it a turn on? Because this is what I think his motive was in doing that. Would you find it a turn on if a man says, I have had sex with women all across the universe and all different alien breeds, but I prefer humans?
Mm-hmm.
No, I would think it was crazy, and he was off his rocker.
Just checking.
Penis Wrinkle, 12,199. You guys got to review Riley Pay negotiations. Oh, it's coming.
Oh,
That is going to be a
definitely
big...
on the books. Thanks, Penis Wrinkle, and thanks for coming into action. I'll explain it to you guys later.
But
Okay.
Luigi, I must say that I do like the idea of banging an alien,
I gotta admit,
but not the guy that banged other aliens.
Right, the idea of having sex with something that is just a great story to tell. Hell yeah, of course.
Yeah. And Riley, what do you have for Penis
I
Wrinkle?
hope this super chat was your rent money.
No,
Because at least then I'd know you finally contributed something useful to society.
Sometimes he's just mean. Riley, that's just... Penis Wrinkle gave us $1.99. He's all
Thank
over
you,
these
Penis Wrinkle.
chats.
Thank
He's a
you,
very
Penis
important-
Wrinkle.
he fucks with John in a great way. He's a good penis. It's a very good penis. So, clip that.
And I
There
like
you
good
go.
penis.
Yeah, Robin, now you're
Now,
going to
when a
hop in
guy
the
says
set.
that,
Yeah, that was
God damn, clip that. I turned the thing on too quick, dude. Did you catch that?
No,
Luigi?
what?
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Say it again, Electra.
I like good penis,
Ah,
That's
like
pretty
Penis
obvious.
Wrinkle.
that was good.
That was very good.
Yeah, right.
So you weren't that into this alien that much? It was,
No.
Shouldn't move that much? Is that it?
They didn't really love me.
Right. They don't know how. But all right, so you had this
that's
sex.
so
And
funny.
did you mate and have a child with the alien?
I had about 6 children.
Really?
6 goddamn children. He's an NFL cornerback. Heyo. Heyo.
With over a 3-day span of time, I think I made it with.
Oh, he is a NFL. They're all born in the same year.
within 3 days.
Wait, over
within
3
3
days, he
days
mated
of each
with
other.
how many?
Well, enough to make 6. So either he's very potent or he did a lot, and then
He's gonna tell us right now. Let's hear what he says.
About 12.
Really? And you have.
Well, he
Man.
mated with
You know,
12.
12. He had a 50% load to
Impregnation
baby ratio.
Interesting.
And came barrel rolling out into the brilliance of some primordial yesterday.
Yes.
I have not found anything in the cosmos that moves me like earth women.
I mean, if that line singularly you heard, Electra, you would fucking wet your panties. That is like the greatest line ever. It's a great line.
Wait, say it again. Have him repeat it.
Okay, hold on.
Warp through the hyperspace windows
Interesting.
and came barrel rolling out into the brilliance of some primordial yesterday.
Yes.
I have not found anything in the cosmos that moves me like earth women.
Interesting.
I mean, that is an opening line. That is an opening line. Guys,
That's an opening line. I'm totally
guys,
wet.
go out and try that. Go out and try that. Just
Opening line, literally.
Yeah. It will be the only opening and closing, probably. It'll be the only line you get. Make it a face full of water after that.
There you go. Yeah, Robin, now you're
Now,
going
when
to
a
hop in
guy
the
says
set.
that,
That was
Yeah, right.
that was
See, even Robin got one.
good. One.
That was very good.
Right.
So you weren't that into this alien that much? It was,
No.
Shouldn't move that much? Is that it?
They didn't really love me.
Right. They don't know how.
Right.
But all right, so you had the
that's
sex.
so
And
funny.
did you mate and have a child with the alien?
I had about 6 children.
Really?
With over a 3-day span of time, I think I made it with about 12.
Really? And you have a man. You are something. You're my hero.
you don't have
6 for 12.
Hey, will you
Greatest
put up?
batting average ever.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's up?
Will you put up Penis Wrinkle's last chat there? I think he has a very good point. I feel like if Riley was slightly less insane, he could have banged Robin. Absolutely.
That was kind of the
think
joke. It was the joke kind of before when I'm like, no, Robin's too picky. She only likes guys that shit in the top of the toe. I'm saying that she isn't that picky. She wasn't as picky as we might have
Right.
thought.
She goes for crazy. She probably
Right.
would go for him.
Whoever makes her laugh, I think, and that's why she probably would have I mean, we've all thought it, right? She was in love with Howard, right? And so that kind of humor would make a lot of sense. Someone that tickled her funny bone in the same sort of way. Women like to laugh. Electra, do women like to laugh?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
But I don't think she
Yes.
was in love with Howard.
How many inches does laughing add on a cock for you? If the guy's really funny, does that give you 2 full
like
inches?
2 full inches.
2 full inches, people. 2.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Have any Earth
Blow your back out with 2 more.
children?
Yes, I have 3.
Feudals running around.
3 human children. So that was in the chat earlier. Ferndog, I think, believe 3 human children. Who must love this? Who must love all this? Imagine when he died, they go to his will reading and they're like, "Oh, all right, we get 1/3 of Dad's. Why is he giving 1/12 of his shit to Genuva the Beavian? It doesn't exist. It's just gonna sit in a bank account forever. Dad, fuck you."
2.
I have 3 children.
Yeah.
What you...
Hey, might know a guy over here that knows a guy. Can you leave money to an alien that doesn't exist? Luigi Greenberg.
Yes.
All right.
No,
Congratulations.
of course not.
Why not? It's just a name. What's in a name?
No.
Would you like an Earth child?
Right.
That's
Yeah.
quite all right.
Okay,
It
cool.
would be an honor to be with Riley because he has been with the aliens. So, I mean, you've got to feel like a special person that you've been with aliens and you've been among them.
Look, man.
Right.
Let me tell you.
Okay, we've started a debate now. Luigi, was Robin in love with Howard?
Ooh. Man.
I'm not saying all the time, forever. I'm just saying, was there a part of her at some point that was actually in love with Howard that would have...
At any like on any part of the timeline, yes.
Yeah, I'm not saying it couldn't have been like it couldn't have. They've been together for 50 years. So after like the first 5 or 6, you're like, oh, fuck this guy. I'm saying initially there had to be some sort of like, oh well, attraction to the show, attraction to the person, and then getting to know him, and then being single and being like, well, this is kind of like the perfect guy. And then you see the guy she dates later on in her life that are kind of just versions of this man. Possibly. What do you think? Where do you stand?
I say yes. Yeah.
All right, we're 2-1 up here. I agree that Robin also for a time must have loved him because it's a guess.
Did
Yes,
Howard,
exactly.
What happened? What was his reaction when he found out that Robin was with Florentine?
Funny. It was a funny reaction. He treated everyone like it was a perfect reaction. Because
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the tail end of DJ Electra's question. What was your question?
Jupa put it up. That was wild when he found out Robin and Florentine were a thing. So what was his reaction was my question.
I think it was a secret for a while before it got announced. So it was kind of told in past tense, but it was kind of like, hey, I was surprised when I found out about it, but it's been going on for a while. So it was weird. It was hard to tell.
I'm just now seeing the Riley Martin Okwantanjin Wan candle. So I will be showing that later.
That is wild. Mars sent me that a second ago or a little while ago. That is fucking wild.
There's a candle. I love candles. I'll take a candle.
I bet it smells pretty good. I bet it smells like 70s R&B and sweat.
Tell you something.
You've been chosen in a way.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Go ahead, my friend.
The truth.
Yes.
It's beautiful, wondrous, magnificent, illustrious. It is also horrible.
Interesting. Because it's a curse because no one believes you.
The truth is horrible.
Right. And what is the actual truth? That we will die as a people because the Beluvians will take us over?
The Beavians, you have nothing to fear.
Right.
From the sky. You cannot be allowed to go around overtaking the weaker simply because you are stronger.
Right.
Oh, they have like a
they
prime
have
directive or
rules,
something.
right?
Oh, they have like a prime
else
directive.
Just Star Trek.
The universe will deteriorate down into chaos.
Yes, they know they're brighter people than we are.
It is the conglomerates, the controllers of the planet, who are poisoning the planet. They believe that we will shortly reach what they call terminal saturation in poisons. That is depletion of the rainforest, acid rains, depletion of the ozones, poisoning of the water.
This is the part that Howard talked over on the first call. He's saying the exact same thing. But this time Howard has to listen because he can't mute him.
Table, the advancement of viral infections.
Hold on one second. Did he just predict COVID-19? Riley just predicted. Congratulations, Riley just predicted COVID-19. Why didn't you tell us about it, asshole?
Ask you to warn us.
Have they original Nostradamus?
Yeah.
Asked you to be the emissary?
course.
They have.
Of course.
Interesting.
I
How
agreed
come they
to.
don't tell a lot of other
Do you understand why this is such a curse?
Wait a minute.
Why don't they just come and appear and tell all of us?
Tell a lot of people.
Why don't they just land in New York City and tell all of us?
It's like this. You cannot go around interfering in the continuum,
Interesting.
nor even preventing cognizant beings from destroying themselves.
Well, they've
but you
figured
can
that out,
observe.
huh?
You can observe, but why? Oh, well, I guess.
Well,
Why? Because Gene Roddenberry said so when he wrote the Prime Directive in the original Star Trek series. That's why. Because it was a rule in a sci-fi TV show, and Riley is following the rules.
you know, if you tell,
and let me ask you-
tell Riley, there's a good chance that nobody will listen.
Right. Now, Riley, let
Yeah,
me...
right. Since you are not listening,
Right.
you can't go.
Riley, I'm listening.
You know, what the hell are you talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Just so people know, you don't spend a lot of time in the sun, am I correct?
In the sun?
Right.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You do?
I go out and fish a lot.
You don't take LSD.
But you know, if you go out in the sun now, it's going to burn you.
Right.
Simply because
The ozone.
is depleted.
Yes.
The ultraviolet rays.
Well, now I'm
they are
understanding.
creating a machine called the HARP, which is going to wreak havoc upon the planet if it's not stopped.
Havoc.
What was that?
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes with the words, he tries to like sound too smart, you know, because it goes like, well, the original was in Latin and it was havoc. It's almost a little bit like decay. There's a little bit of the a little bit of the decay, but he's not saying them right. Decay was like a stickler about saying them like the proper way. He just says them how he likes to say them. Like I just says them.
Stopped.
Well, you sound like
Like I like says them.
you certainly got a lot of information.
You
there,
do.
Riley, and your book is
You
call
say I'm not listening. I'm the only one listening.
Yeah.
The
How
book
dare
is
you.
called the
You have never done cat tranquilizer, have you?
you know, you got some? What, you know?
You're not opposed to any drugs.
Yeah. Now, no.
What are you
joke.
talking? Look, why
No, ketamine. That's called ketamine. Special K. You got any?
don't you stay out of the conversation if you cannot act like a decent human being?
Right. Yeah. What is your
I'm
problem?
Sorry. He's
Yeah.
getting upset.
I mean, you know,
Oh, he's mad at her.
He is mad.
He puts bitches in their place right away. He might have been a fighter, but he was he comes off like a old pimp. Like he used to have girls and girls shut up or respect me. And if you disrespect him at all, you get this sort of treatment.
You give the man some respect.
Yeah, what is the deal on you?
Yeah, really. What is your story?
Your prettiness is going to let you act like.
Right. At least try to be hospitable.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to
sorry.
download some
I'm
serious
sorry.
information
I'm
here.
sorry, and I was
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know, Robin, the
I
man
was
does have
listening.
information, and let's say he's right.
And I listened to every word.
All right.
Say,
Well,
if I am
What?
a maniac, then I'm a magnet.
He just yelled a sentence. If I am what?
Wow.
If I am a maniac. I think what he
That
just
sounds
said.
like his bedroom talk.
That's okay. Thank you. I think in a very weird way, this is Riley
This is him flirting.
trying to fuck Robin. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
For sure.
What do they call that? Foreplay. It's foreplay.
Negging.
Yeah, he's.
If I am.
What?
Sam, we'll get back to
Guys,
that.
you won't listen to me.
Well, I don't think she believes.
Yeah.
How dare you,
Yeah,
Howard?
the book is called The Coming
Yeah.
of
Talk about that. Now, how does someone get your book? Because I'm running out of
Yeah,
time.
the book is called The Coming of 10.
The Coming of 10. Why 10?
Tan.
10.
And his
Why?
name is Okwa Tanjinwan.
That is your
I call him
contact?
10.
That's
right.
That's your
That's
man.
the dude.
The dude.
Okay.
Is that the main dude? Does he run the planet?
He is the one who has visited me
Right.
every 11 years since I was 7 years of age. And because he's been inoculated
I see.
against infections and things of this nature, he is
On this planet.
my basic contact.
Yeah, how do you support
That's
yourself?
number
Have you-
6. Number 6. Things of this nature. Number 6. It's a lot, right? For two.
That is. It's a tick at this point.
Yes. Of this nature. It's a tick of this nature.
worked, or do you just have
have
friends who take care of you?
I've done everything from carpentry to construction
Yes.
to blues singing to
Lucy, hold up. Hold the phone. What up, Boo? He's a blues singer, not booze singer.
Blues singer, like Barry White.
Yes. And folks, they were like, that Power came out, both of them were like, hey, we should probably end the show. And I'm like, nope, I got something. So we got to watch it. So, yeah, so remember, blues singer.
You're a blues singer?
Bare knuckle fighting. Yeah, I sing.
Let me hear a little.
In fact, I've got a tape. You know.
He does have a tape.
He has a
Would
tape?
you guys like to? I think we can end tonight with a little blues singing, and then we'll pick it up next week from right here.
I
'Cause,
would
you know,
love to hear that.
Yeah, we never know when this thing's gonna fucking go out again. So it's best if we probably just get ahead of it. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you. We've learned a lot about Riley tonight, but I don't think anyone of us knew. What?
Okay, you were frozen.
No.
You're back.
Oh, you still hear me though, right?
I can hear you now. You were frozen though. I couldn't hear you.
God
even when
damn
you
it! All right, so everyone, this is Riley Martin's fucking song. I hope you like it. I don't know who Almas is, but I know who Martin is. He's the one singing, and he's the one about to get your panties all wet. Lonely Eyes, baby girl. Luigi, is it exactly how you pictured it would be?
Yeah, but
Whoa! Okay. Oh, that's what you were doing down there. Okay. Oh,
That's what
okay.
I was doing.
Oh, it got her so excited. I got excited. Oh, people, that's what we're 2 seconds of Riley's Martin song. I thought I was getting toppy. I was getting some toppy top, but no, she was just getting set up.
Also, let's point out that this is not blues. This is exactly what I
R&B.
thought. If anyone were to say that he was a musician, the first thing I would have thought was smooth jazz, and that's exactly what this is.
Luigi, I don't know what you said, but I think you said play it from the start again. Here we go. Lonely Eyes. They are lonely to the aliens. What a layered man.
I'm spending all my time loving only you.
Yeah, so that is Riley Martin as a blues singer. What do you think, Luigi? Give it out of 5 stars. What do you give it?
Did you? Well, I mean, did you really not hear what I said earlier?
No, I want you to love it.
No.
I need you to love it. Lonely Eyes.
It's funny because it's not blues, and if you were to simply tell me Riley is a musician, the first thing I would have thought of was, I bet he sings smooth jazz. So it was exactly what I thought it would be, but it was funny with that little curveball of saying that it was blues.
I loved it. I think it was a 10 out of 10. Got me all
Nice.
worked up.
Excellent. That's what he does, ladies and gentlemen. That's
Oh yeah, I'm
does.
soaking wet, by the way.
Lonely Eyes. And I may have or may not have bought that album and have all the tracks to play. So we'll be listening to more Riley and Martin as we go. Sorry about the technical difficulties; those happen, and so we just move on. And so
there was a line in the song though that I couldn't help but wonder if it was
about aliens.
Yeah, about aliens. Where he says, "You're my angel in disguise."
Yeah. And hello, lonely eyes. Gray aliens have look at him behind him there. The loneliest, saddest eyes. He's singing about aliens. He's singing slow jazz songs to fucking Tan.
Angel,
Yes.
alien pussy.
And so we will hear more about Riley's dealings with aliens, with Tan, with alien women, with Robin Queefers, with Howard Stern and the gang. Riley is one of a kind, amazing, does his own thing, not like Eric, where he kind of gets involved with the show. He really does his own thing the whole time. He he gets his own show on the network, and then they mock it. It's hilarious. I also downloaded like 50 of those shows And so I might be going through a little bit of a Riley phase right now.
Wow,
But as
you're
long
a
as
It's easy to do.
dive.
It really is
Yeah.
easy. Like when we were just talking about this show going, I seriously got into a phase of doing my Riley voice, saying Okwa Tenjin Wan or saying Brother KC.
yes, that's how we do here. We mock,
Nice.
right? Would you say that tonight's show, Riley, was I don't know, I wouldn't call it a successful show, but what do you think of the show so far?
This show is so goddamn embarrassing. I'd rather do a fucking book signing at a crack house.
Okay, Riley is not a fan of our first show. Not a fan. I'd rather do a book signing at a crack house.
Yeah, he's not used to being online. He's more used to doing it in person. So crack house it is.
Yeah. It's okay. And I don't have the thing here to thank the super chatters, but thank you guys because it was on our last stream that ended. So thank you guys who super chatted us for this first show. Make sure you go to RileyMartin.com and get yourself some fun stuff. The 2 featured ads, things I got this week, is your symbols, only 10 left, and your official Riley Martin piss jug back in market.
Did you buy one?
Not yet. I haven't bought a piss jug yet.
You
but
should. You're gonna be peeing in bed soon enough.
It's literally a $8 jug for $50 with just a sticker on it. I don't know.
Does it have the sticker? Because the sticker is worth the money. Does
I
it
think
have
you can buy the sticker for like $10. Yes.
We could just make some stickers, and I'll get you guys some
No,
free
no,
urinals
people
from
go.
the
No,
hospital.
guys, support Riley. Well, I mean, his family or whoever's running this site, whoever managed to hang on this long after Riley to keep him pushing and get one of those. It says last 13, but I look, there's only 10 left now, or 11. So get one of those, the worst or best $100 you'll ever spend. Make sure you get. Oh, that's unboxing. Eric, get out of here. DJ Electrify. Where can they find you at djelectrify.com? Tell us what they can find there.
Real quick
At
though.
djelectrify.com and at DJ Electrify on YouTube. That's my channel. But I'm usually here, so you'll find me here.
Excellent. Now, Luigi, I made one for you. Look at that, LuigiGreenberg.com.
Hey, you can find my piss jugs at LuigiGreenberg.com.
Mm-hmm. Yes. How full are they? Do robots pee?
Yeah, are you selling full piss jugs or empty ones?
You can buy my piss jugs and my piss, but that's on my OnlyFans account. I need to get an ad for that.
Oh, okay.
Excellent.
I
And
also
then all
farts.
Boxed farts. Wonderful. Good.
That's the thing you can buy, by the way, from OnlyFans. You can buy farts. I'm not kidding.
Well, let's sell queefs then, Electra. Let's just do it. Let's just
Can't
sell
just
queefs.
queef on
On command. No, we're.
I'll
No,
teach
I'm not
you.
a.
I
I'm
will
not a
teach you.
queefer. I'm not a queefer. Sorry.
Everyone, she's not a queefer. Leave her alone. Not queefer. But
Squirting, that's a different story.
yes. She will soak. She will.
How much
drown
for
your
that?
Apartment.
A lot.
We'll just buy 300 rags, put them on the floor, and just have her just do her thing, and we'll sell each rag. Electra rag. It will be Electra on the rag, but you're not really, because you're not. It's not blood, but you are on the rag. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, moving on.
Moving
Follow.
on.
There's a market for everything.
There is. HackRideTheDemon.com. Go there, and you can donate to our PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, premium vids, free vids, podcasts. Yes, we're a podcast. I don't know how. Original music, content partners like these two tards over here. And you can contact me. I will probably leave you unread. That's what I do. Make sure you check out Unboxing Eric this Sunday at 7 p.m., where the sound will go out, and we will have to do 2 shows. And Blind Mike, probably. It's going to be, if you want to see me stress out, watch this Sunday. It's going to be a lot of stress.
Sunday's gonna be great. I will.
Yes.
I will backstage record him screaming. Okay, guys. I'll play that later.
And then after the Blind Mike Project on Sunday at about 10 a.m., before the Super Bowl, catch 22. Got hard to say. Catch 22.
We're going on before the Super Bowl.
Yes, the Super Bowl's at 3 Pacific, and we're going on
Okay.
at about
I guess
10
people
to
need
1.
something to do.
We're the pre-Super Bowl. We're before all the commercials and all that shit. So come
'Cause
over.
I have
I'm
a
gonna
Super Bowl party to go to.
she's gonna cancel on us for a Super Bowl. You do? Is it okay? Well,
Is it?
I can still do the shows.
no, well that's good because I've already planned them. So that's good.
I know we're still doing the shows. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we
I
can
might
cut
be
it short.
drunk for Unboxing Eric.
Excellent. Excellent. And we can always do it from your phone, too, if you just want to, like, use a little... We could put you on here in, like, a little picture, and you could be drunk on your phone. We'll take
Oh, no,
drunk
I have
Electra
my
from
emoji
anywhere.
on my phone, too.
Oh, you do? That's right. Yeah. So we could have Electra from her phone.
Or
Traveling
whatever, Avatar,
Electra.
whatever this thing is. Cartoon. It's
And
not
then
AI,
also-
though, guys. People have been
It isn't
talking
AI.
shit saying, you're AI. No, we're not AI. Get a
Well,
brain.
I mean, you know.
That was it.
Yeah. The only AI we know is American Idol. Sanjay, vote Sanjay. Grab a gift membership, $2.99. For $4.99. You get all the same shit. Grab one now. Then you can see all the great shows. Like I said, Unboxing Riley Martin, both parts will be available forever, which is also kind of sad. Maybe we do the whole show over. I don't know. No, I think it's a good show. We did a good job. Good job, people. And also, our memberships. We have over 150 membership shows like Puzzle Box, Gearbox. We have Lunchbox. Not all of them are boxes, though. Look, we got Teaching Joey C. There's no box in there. And they got there's no box in there. And then Catch 22. Look at us. We have all these shows. And then we get back to the boxes. Unboxing Jesus Twins. Unboxing Blue Iris. Unboxing The Artie Pig Story. All behind the wall. And now unboxing Riley Martin. That's how we do. It's for our members. Members only. Thank you. Yes. No, stop playing. Stop playing. It's still playing. There we go. Now it's stopped. All right, folks. That is all.
So we didn't plan out our little outro thing, but I think we should each say if we would bang an alien. Like I'm DJ Electra and I would bang an alien.
No, I think
Luigi
we should
Greenberg.
go. Hold on.
I have banged an alien. Also, Skeptical Robot Fridays, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Oh wait, Luigi didn't get to do his plugs. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No,
that's it.
Here's where and Luigi Greenberg, Skeptical Robot Fridays. What time?
6 p.m. Eastern.
6 p.m. Eastern. That's 3 p.m. Pacific. And so make sure you check that out. How about we do this? How about we go, I'm KCD, I'm DJ Electra, I'm Luigi. I would bang an alien. Or wouldn't. Like, so then, you know.
Or wait, just throwing this out there. What about, I'm Casey, I'm DJ Electra, I'm Luigi, and Okwa Tangenwan.
That's it. That's
Okay,
it.
that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
It was right in front of our face the whole time. It's right in front. And you know what? Because Luigi started and brought this, Riley Martin as the next one, we're going to let him start this. So we'll always start with you, Luigi. And then Electra, and then me.
I'm Riley Martin.
Wait, what?
I'm Luigi Greenberg.
I'm DJ Electra.
I'm Casey Day.
And
Okwa Tangenwan
song.
Okay, we'll get better. We're going to get better at that. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Riley's heading to the starlit night, wondering if they come back, take him on a flight. The cosmos held secrets unspoken. Lights dance across the midnight sky. He hoped they would show that it's no lie to a world where words are the token. Riley, they're coming from the stars above. Open wide your heart, filled with alien love. When they landed, his heart skipped a beat. Surrounded by wonders strange and sweet, he felt a connection off the charts. Their wisdom, his knowledge entwined, sharing dreams that expanded the mind, fueling hope that our future stars. Riley, they're coming from the stars above. Open wide your heart, filled with alien love. All fears dissolved in cosmic embrace. New dawn begins for the human race. We found